Hello, my peepers. This is Shalene the Coloring Bucknook, and it is Thursday, February, February, right. It is March 4th. And what's going on today? It is 6 a.m. Yep, 6 a.m. I went to bed at 1:30. The dog woke me up at 5:30 to go pee, and I could not fall back to sleep. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, so it is today a high of 33, 70% chance snow showers, which when I let the dog out at 5:30, it was snowing a little bit. So, snowy. I got some blues and yellows. Wonder what this crushed olive is like. Crushed olive. I didn't even fix me a cup of coffee. I get nothing. I played solitaire a little bit. Nope, can't fall back to sleep. I laid in bed for half an hour. Okay. There we go, snowy. So yesterday it said chance of frozen mix. I don't think we got anything. I didn't see snow, and I don't think it rained. I know, I am yawning. I can't fall back to sleep. And I feel like I'm going to fall asleep here, but I get into bed and nothing. Okay, so that is for today. I did not look up what the national day was yesterday. Let's go look that up. What was the national day that we're going to pick? So March 3rd. Let's go with National Cold Cuts Day. There. There is that. Okay, then we got this. I'm missing my, oh, there it is. It's here. Okay, to do. Okay, how did I do yesterday? I did pretty good yesterday. So I did clean the bathroom and the hallways and then went back to bed. I did laundry. I still have a load to put in the dryer. I did the morning video. I did the color and supply video. I finished a book. I diamond painted. And I finished Legacy Season 3, which is what's on TV now. So I'm caught up to, there's not one on tonight, but there's one on next Thursday, which I will have to watch the next day because it's on Thursday nights, I believe, which is when Grey's Anatomy is on, and Walker. Okay. So today's is the family room, which it needs it bad. It's not dirty. It got cluttered again. It's just, yeah, I got to clean it. Today's morning video. Today I'm cross-stitching, and the book today is The Duke and I by Julia Quinn, which is part of the, is it Bridgerton or Bridgerton series. So I'm going to read the books first. And I need to go on the book blogger support group. Today at 2 o'clock is General Hospital. And at 5 p.m. I'm live again. We're going to finish up the cross stitch that I'm doing. I have magazines to show today that are up for grabs. So we will finish that today. And let's do wisdom quotes. Wisdom quotes. I don't know what I'm having for, I know I'm for lunch. I have a salad. But I don't know what I'm doing for dinner. Oh yeah, dinner's, there's a, I have a microwave like protein bar. Bowl, I mean. Okay, let's see. Wisdom quote. Fate leads the willing and drags along the reluctant, by Seneca. Fate leads the willing and drags along the reluctant. Okay, and that's by Seneca. Today's word of the day. Yahoo. Yahoo. Remember those commercials? Yahoo. It's a noun, a person who is boorish, loud, and disruptive. Or it can be an interjection, which means express an excitement, delight, or triumph. So we got two. A person who is boorish, loud, and disruptive. Or expressing excitement, delight, or triumph. Yeah. Okay. So there is that. Got okay, we're gonna diamond paint. What do you think? Talk a little bit. Chat a little bit. What you think? Let me grab okay, let's see. Set this up, and I don't know where this goes. Must have. It didn't fall off from anywhere, so it must have just, oh, maybe, I don't know. Stick it there. Okay, so I listened to a book. Hold on, I have a cat that wants in. I have the door closed because Scott's sleeping. I don't want this to fall off the table. Hold on. And no, you can't jump up here. I'm diamond painting. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, let's see what I need. Let's grab this. Do I need this one? Nope. 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 Oh, come on. Grab a color I need. So, what did you guys do yesterday? Or what did you do today if you're watching this later in the day? I ended up going back to bed. So, it shows a circle, but there is no circle on here. So it must be this here that looks like an oval on the paper. Okay. I cleaned and then went back to bed. So probably today when I'm done with this video, shoot. I just dumped some of these. hoping I can go back to sleep when I'm done with the video. I hate when I wake up and can't get back to sleep. Why can't the dog last longer through the night? I let her out before I went to bed. So she was out at 1:30 this morning, and she only made it 4 hours. I'm like, come on. She goes longer than that during the day when she's awake. Okay. So yeah, I watched Legacies, and it kept buffering. I had it on the CW because it's the new season. So I watched it on the CW. Where'd I put my diamond painting pen? There it is. Da-da-da. I'll wake up sometime today. I got drills on my pen. And it kept buffering. I'm like, really? It was being a pain. So I went and reset the Wi-Fi. And I couldn't get the Wi-Fi to work. So I finally got it to work, but I can't get the Wi-Fi extender to work, which Scott needs for his TV. So I don't know if it finally turned on, because when you set it up, you have to set it up in the room where the Wi-Fi is. So I brought the little box back in the family room and set it back up. All the lights were on it saying that it was working. And then once it's working, you put it back in a room, or an outlet, I mean, between where the router is and where you want it to go. You don't put it in the room where you want it to go, just like halfway. So I put it back where I had it plugged in before. And Scott says he's still not getting the TV signal. And I said, no, there's 4 green lights. And the green light that says for device is not lighting up. But it does in the family room. So it's set up. I don't know what the issue is. And I'll tell you what, I was getting frustrated yesterday because I went and did that, turned on the TV, and the TV says that I'm not connected to the internet. I'm like, bullshit. And I waited, like 15, 20 minutes after I reset it. So I don't understand why the extender isn't working where it's supposed to be, because I've got it where it worked before. So Scott couldn't watch TV last night. So it's very frustrating when you don't know what you're doing. Well, you think you do, and you did it the same way as last time. frustrating. That's all I can say. I haven't checked it this morning. I'll check it later. Maybe it's finally working. See, the only reason I did that is because I was watching Legacies and it kept buffering and buffering and buffering and it wouldn't stop. So I thought it was the internet. I think it was just the CW. I don't know, because after I reset it, I was watching the next 2 episodes and it was still buffering. So finally, I turned the TV off, turned it back on, tried again. It was still buffering. So I went on Netflix, and it buffered to connect to Netflix. But once I started watching something on Netflix, it never buffered. Because I put it on Vampire Diaries just for the hell of it. And I watched like the first 15 minutes. And there was no buffering. So I said, let's go back to CW. Went back to CW, put it on Legacies, no more buffering. I don't know what that was about. I should have tried that the first time instead of resetting. I probably didn't need to reset anything. And screw up everything. Well, like the laptop and everything's working. It's just Scott's TV because he needs the Wi-Fi extender for in that room, because it's the furthest room in the house. So I don't know what I'm going to do if I can't get it to work. Might have to reset the Wi-Fi extender. There's a little thing there to reset it with like a pin or toothpick or something. So I might have to do that. Very frustrating. So the book that I finished yesterday came out on March 2nd, so it is available. And I need to write up the review today and get that up. Oh, the book was called Every Last Fear by Alex Finlay, or Findlay. And I'm giving it 4-star. I enjoyed it. So this father, mother, son, and daughter were all killed. I think they were in Mexico. Yes. They were in Mexico on vacation. And so I think it's the FBI. I don't know. I think it was the FBI contacted the oldest son, he's 21, to let him know that his parents, brother and sister, were killed. Well, they said that he died, and the authorities in Mexico are saying that he died. They said there was a gas leak or something. So this son has to go to the prison to tell the other son that their parents died. He's in jail for supposedly killing a girlfriend. At a party one night. So he'd been in jail for a while. Come on. Go down in. Are you all in there? So he goes to Mexico and he wants to meet up with the police officer, and he's not in. He has to go back in the morning. So he goes to like he tries to find a room and there weren't any rooms available. So he goes to a bar, and while sitting there, a woman comes up to him and says that the two men at the bar were giving her looks and she was uncomfortable. Can she sit at the table with him? She'd been there with a group of other women for a bachelorette party, but she didn't like the bride who's marrying her brother. So she says, can I sit with you until they leave? And he said yes. And it goes from there. But he's really trying to find out what really happened. To his parents. And so he ends up going back to his hometown for their funeral, and people are not happy that he's there. They don't like his family because of his brother that had supposedly murdered the girlfriend. So he's not wanted there. And you go back from the past to the present and see like how some of the family had been treated. Before all that happened, well, before the parents went to Mexico. So I liked it. Psychological thriller, crime thriller type book. I need to finish this the end of the month. So I'm working on this one in here. And I'm working on Cheshire Cat in the family room. But I can tell you already that these squares are so much better. I can't tell you the amount of trash I already have for Cheshire Cat, especially for two colors. When you pour them in the tray, you can tell none of them are the same size. They aren't the same size. It's horrible. They don't fit in nice. There's gaps. This here fits in nice. They all fit together really nice. You can tell these are the newer squares that they're getting, because it's the same company. It's Treasure Studios Art. I am finishing Cheshire Cat because I'm enjoying working on it. It's just the squares are horrible, which is probably why they switched companies. Yeah, these are fitting together like my Ever Moment did. And like Diamond Art Clubs. My phone was very quiet yesterday. I did not get a single message on Messenger, a text message, nothing. It was so nice having a quiet day. I almost messaged Robin because I didn't hear from her either. And then I'm like, no, because you know what happens? As soon as I message one person, my phone's probably going to blow up the rest of the day. So I'm like, I'm not messaging anybody. It was quiet. And I like it when it's quiet. So now that Legacies, I'm caught up. And before I start anything else on Netflix or whatever, I am going to watch that playlist on Mrs. Coffee's channel of all the whips and chats getting to know other diamond painters. So I'm going to watch all of those for the next, well, however long it takes me to do that. And then I will pick another TV show to binge watch. Now Saturday, Justin will be here, so we will be probably watching the Marvel movies, because that's what I'm doing on Saturdays when he's here, because he doesn't really care to listen to the YouTubers, and it gives us something together to watch that we both like. And he does like the Marvel movies, so Saturday I'll watch that. And Scott was going to be home, but now he says he's working overtime. He thought he was going to be in the next batch of people for the layoffs, but they were going to lay off 4 more people, and he said his name probably, he was pretty positive, was going to be in that list of the next 4, but 6 people volunteered to take the layoff. So he said he probably is not getting next week's layoff. They keep laying people off every week or two till they shut down. So far, people have volunteered. So, I mean, it's inevitable he's going to be laid off. And they want him at the one place. And he wants to work at another place. But now he's not sure if he wants to work at the place he's really been dying to get into, because you work 12-hour days, so you work like 3 days on, 3 days off, then maybe 4 days on, 4 days off. But he says he doesn't know if he can handle doing 12-hour days. You know, he's not in his 20s. So I told him, you do what you have to do. You do what's comfortable for you. It's not like he can retire yet. He's Not old enough. So yep, definitely liking these squares. They fit together really nice. You should see the Cheshire Cat. I mean, with the light pad off, you don't notice. See, I don't have the light pad on, so I might notice the gaps in this. I didn't need the light pad on with this one. And this room is getting messy again. Doesn't matter how often I clean off this table. Seems like within 5 days it's a mess again. Right now I've got a pile of stuff on the floor in here. So Saturday I clean in here. So I can't wait. 'Cause it needs it. Friday night we are having dinner at my niece's because my sister-in-law and brother-in-law moved to Tennessee Saturday. They closed on a house a couple weeks ago down there, and so they leave Saturday to move. So we're having Italian. They're ordering from an Italian restaurant, and I'm making a tossed salad to take. My sister-in-law said, bring a box of Kleenex. I told Scott, I said, all of us should bring a box of Kleenex. That would be funny. Okay, I'm going to finish up this letter, this symbol here, and then I will tell you live streams. Okay. I might not put this up on YouTube yet though, because I think I'm going to go back to bed. So I will put it on to I'll put it on hand. Oh gosh. I will put it on handbrake to compress the file and go back to bed. I'm hoping I can sleep. Okay, there's that one. I'm just seeing what else I need. There's the H. Okay, so let's set that up here and see who's live stream. I did go and see if anybody had their schedule up, and only one person did. So I'm not sure of any of these if they are on or not. So this is Eastern Standard Time. Shannon chopping haze at 10 a.m. 1 p.m. CB's Coloring and Crafts. 3 p.m. Shell Arty. I am on at 5 p.m. I will not be diamond painting. I will be doing the last live stream for cross stitch. It will be magazines this time. Belinda, which is Faithful Girl 1970, Color with Faithful Girl 1978. She's on at 6 o'clock. Also, Rivka's Craft Corner is on at 6 o'clock. I know Crystal's not. That was a special last week, I think. I don't think she's on tonight. She might be. I know she's on Monday nights. 8 p.m. is Rhea Colors and maybe Color and Chat with Joanna. She hasn't been on again. I want to try to watch her. 7:30 is Wolf Pack. And 10:30 is the Uncrafty Crafter. So if they're not on, then they changed their schedule or something's going on. So those are the ones that are normally on. I'm really liking these squares. So that is it for today. I'm going back to bed. I will talk to y'all later. You all have a great day. Love you guys. Bye-bye.